Why Rich AF matters. A. Break the invisible barriers. Too often outdated beliefs like saving alone makes you rich or investing is too complicated hold people back. Vivian's mission is to help readers identify and dismantle these inherited myths. Money silence in families or communities often perpetuates scarcity thinking. Rich AF helps you unlearn the barriers to wealth mindset and take bold steps forward. B. Empower underserved communities. Personal finance literature often speaks a narrow language. Tu flips that script, her tone is candid. Her examples inclusive, and her audience includes women, people of color, LGBTQ+ folks, and others sidelined by traditional money advice for your followers at Audiobook Mastery. This means presenting finance wisdom rooted in equity, accessibility, and authenticity. See focus on action over theory. Many finance books teach theory. Rich AF teaches do the work. Chapters conclude with accessible tasks such as budget audits, negotiation scripts, and coaching on automating savings, translating aspiration into action. D. Cultivate a modern money identity. This book speaks the language of Gen Z and millennials who juggle debt, side hustles, crypto curiosity, and digital lives. It's less about lectures and more about empowerment, revealing how to make money work for you, not the other way around. How to use Rich AF to transform your life. Here's how you can integrate the book's insights into your daily routine. Whether you're absorbing them personally or sharing them with your audiobook mastery audience. A. Mindset. Reframe your relationship with money. Identify one limiting belief. Think of one money myth you inherited, for example, I'll never be good at investing. We can't afford to plan joyously. Write it down, then apply. Rewrite it in first-person affirmative language. For example, I can learn investing gradually and confidently. Speak about money positively. Say aloud or journal about long-term goals, talking about salary. Investments, financial visions openly helps internalize abundance thinking. 3. Measure net worth, not ego. The wealthy track net worth, not just income. Start a simple spreadsheet or app. Updating monthly, seeing growth no matter how modest reinforces momentum. Introduction. Welcome to Rich AF, a fearless, dynamic personal finance guide from Vivian Tu, famously known as your Rich BFF. Released on December 26, 2023. This book presents a fresh take on wealth building, blending Tu's Wall Street origin story with her social media savvy reach and inclusive message. Key takeaways. 1. Understand the rich mindset, abundance, entitlement, and strategic thinking. Rich people are comfortable being entitled. Abundance mindset, the wealthy approach money with confidence and optimism, believing there's always more to be made. This contrasts with the scarcity mindset many people have, fearing they'll never have enough. Strategic entitlement. Rich people understand their value as customers and aren't afraid to negotiate or demand better service. They leverage their worth to get the best deals and opportunities. Long-term thinking. The wealthy prioritize delayed gratification and focus on long-term gains over short-term pleasures. They're willing to invest time and effort now for bigger payoffs later. 2. Maximize your earning potential. Negotiate, network, and know your worth. You can only save as much as you earn, but you can always earn more. Negotiate relentlessly, always ask for more. Whether it's salary, benefits, or perks, prepare by researching market rates and your own value. Don't be afraid to walk away if an offer doesn't meet your worth. Network strategically, build relationships both within and outside your company. Attend industry events, join professional organizations, and maintain connections with former colleagues. A strong network can lead to better opportunities and higher earnings. Diversify income streams. Consider side hustles or freelance work to supplement your main income. This can provide financial security and accelerate wealth building. Evaluate job offers holistically, salary, benefits, growth potential, work-life balance. Regularly update your skills to stay competitive in the job market. Seek mentors who can guide your career growth and advocate for you. 3. Budget wisely. Prioritize saving and investing over frugality. Budgets aren't about slapping your hand out of the cookie jar. They're more like the recipe that allows you to have the biggest, fullest, most delicious jar of cookies that you can enjoy for the rest of your life. Value-based spending. Focus on allocating money to things that truly bring you joy and align with your values, rather than mindlessly cutting all expenses. Identify your non-negotiables, items or experiences you're not willing to give up. Automate your budget. Use multiple bank accounts to automatically allocate funds for different purposes, bills, savings, investments, discretionary spending. This reduces the mental load of budgeting and ensures you're consistently saving and investing. Flexible approach. Choose a budgeting method that works for you. Whether it's 50-30-20, zero-based, or another system, the key is to find a sustainable approach that you can stick with long-term. Track your spending for a month to understand your habits. Categorize expenses as needs, wants, and savings investments. Aim to increase your savings rate over time, but don't deprive yourself. 4. Master the art of saving, emergency funds, and high-yield accounts. Saving will save your ass when you fuck up or life fucks you over. And it will make your dreams come true when the time is right. Emergency fund priority. Build an emergency fund covering 3-6 months of living expenses before focusing on other financial goals. This provides a crucial safety net for unexpected events. High-yield savings accounts. Don't let your savings stagnate in low-interest accounts. Seek out high-yield savings accounts, HYSAs, that offer significantly better returns than traditional banks. Sinking funds strategy. Create separate savings accounts for specific future expenses, vacations, home repairs, etc. This prevents you from dipping into your emergency fund for non-emergencies. Automate contributions to your emergency fund and sinking funds. Review and adjust your savings goals regularly as your life circumstances change. Consider laddering CDs, certificates of deposit, for longer-term savings goals. 5. Invest like the wealthy, diversify. Automate and think long-term. Investing is basically putting your money into something that has the potential to grow in value over time. Diversification is key. Spread your investments across different asset classes, stocks, bonds, real estate to minimize risk. Consider low-cost index funds for broad market exposure. Automate investments, set up regular, automatic contributions to your investment accounts. This takes advantage of dollar-cost averaging and removes emotion from the process. Long-term perspective. Don't panic over short-term market fluctuations. The wealthy understand that investing is a long game, and they stay the course through market ups and downs. Start investing as early as possible to harness the power of compound interest. Regularly rebalance your portfolio to maintain your desired asset allocation. Educate yourself on basic investment concepts, but avoid trying to time the market. 6. Leverage credit and debt to your advantage. Debt is a tool the same way that shovels are a tool. It's value neutral and can be used for very practical, constructive purposes. Strategic use of credit cards. Maximize rewards and benefits while paying off balances in full each month. Choose cards that align with your spending patterns and financial goals. Understand good versus bad debt. Differentiate between debt that can help build wealth, for example, a mortgage or business loan, and high-interest consumer debt that should be avoided or paid off quickly. Debt repayment strategies. If you have high-interest debt, consider the debt avalanche method, focusing on highest interest rate first, or the debt snowball method, paying off smallest balances first for psychological wins. Regularly check your credit report and work to improve your credit score. Consider consolidating high-interest debt to lower your overall interest rate. Use 0% APR balance transfer offers strategically, but be aware of transfer fees. 7. Build wealth through tax-advantaged accounts and real estate. Tax-advantaged accounts are a way to pay less in federal taxes. Maximize retirement accounts. Prioritize contributions to 401(k)s, IRAs, and other tax-advantaged retirement accounts. Take full advantage of any employer matching contributions. Health savings accounts, HSAs. If eligible, utilize HSAs for their triple tax advantage, tax-deductible contributions, tax-free growth, and tax-free withdrawals for qualified medical expenses. Real estate investment. Consider real estate as a wealth-building tool, whether through home ownership or rental properties. Leverage can amplify returns. but be aware of the risks and responsibilities. Understand the differences between traditional and Roth accounts. Explore additional tax-advantaged options like 529 plans for education savings. Research local real estate markets and financing options before investing. 8. Develop solid gold financial habits for lifelong success. The simplest way to get out of any scarcity mindset. First and foremost, you make more money. Continuous financial education. Stay informed about personal finance topics and economic trends. Regularly reassess and adjust your financial strategies as your life circumstances and goals evolve. Cultivate an abundance mindset. Challenge inherited beliefs about money that may be holding you back. Focus on opportunities for growth and wealth creation rather than limitations. Practice financial self-care. Regularly review your finances. Celebrate progress and address any areas of concern. Don't be afraid to seek professional help when needed, financial advisors, tax professionals, etc. Set specific, measurable financial goals and track your progress. Surround yourself with financially savvy people who support your goals. Remember that small, consistent actions compound over time to create significant results. Final thoughts. Rich AF and the Path to Real Wealth. Rich AF isn't just a personal finance book, it's a financial awakening for a new generation. It speaks directly to people who have felt alienated by old-school money advice, and instead offers tools grounded in reality, practical, culturally relevant, emotionally intelligent, and unapologetically bold. The real power of this book is how it flips the script, from scarcity to abundance, from budgeting out of fear to planning with joy, from working harder to earning smarter, from silence and shame to confidence and clarity. Whether you're just starting your money journey or you're looking to rewrite your financial legacy, Rich AF gives you the mindset, the methods, and the motivation to make it happen. If this resonated with you, be sure to subscribe to Audiobook Mastery for more book breakdowns, financial wisdom, and mindset blueprints that change lives, one chapter at a time.